I woke up this morning and I had a thought, so I'm going to share it with you as a guyism. I was thinking about when Wendy and I were raising our three and parenting in general. We did a lot of conscious parenting, which to me means that we didn't make a lot of decisions flying by the seat of our pants. There were some, obviously, because sometimes you get into uncharted territory and you just don't know what the hell to do. So there was some of that. But I think our decision to do that was a direct result of us choosing to really dive into this Montessori lifestyle. We figured, what the hell, right? We chose this as what we wanted to do. So let's give it a spin and see how it works. All of the mistakes would be ours and all of the successes would be ours too. We didn't know. We've never parented before. We knew what our parents did and we had nothing against how we were raised, that wasn't it. It was just if we're going to, and this doesn't sound right, but if we're going to sell this, Montessori thing, should have we should be all in. We should have both feet in the circle and we should be able to speak from experience. I'm not telling you to do this because I read it in a book. I'm telling you that it works. And here's an example and share some of our stories. We got shit from our parents for doing things from the Montessori handbook. They just couldn't even understand it. So we had to live with that. But the reason we did it is we didn't want our three to think that they were guaranteed anything. We wanted them to realize that there is definitely plenty of opportunity for them to achieve success, in this world. Definitely. And whether they win or lose, it's going to depend on their own character, their perseverance, grit, intelligence, their particular skill sets that they develop, over their lifetime, and definitely a work ethic. So we didn't play that. And, a lot of people look at this and say, geez, guy, really? We didn't play that you can do anything you set your mind to game with our kids because that's bullshit. It we wanted them to know that success is about having realistic goals and expectations and, figure out who you are. We tried to show them that that's what we did, as their parents, as adults. We were still trying to figure out who we were. We had different roles. We were parents. We've never done this before. And I think you figure yourself out by taking chances, failing a lot. We wanted them to know that they were going to run into people that seemed like they had it all together, but in reality, they were just perfectly wrapped boxes of shit. And that's okay, because we can learn something from everyone we meet, even if that lesson is just, I don't want to be like that guy. It's still a lesson. Discriminate discriminately, if that makes sense. Make judgments because that's what humans do. We make judgments. And if you make a bad one, if you make bad ones, and you will, there's no doubt about that, do what you can to fix it. And remember, the best apology is changed behavior. Look for the real in people. Make connections, true connections. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to think people are a certain way and they end up not being that way. But don't let that crush your soul. It's all right. And remember that not everyone was raised like you. That's an important one. But what do I know? That's the way I see it, and I'm sticking to it.